In the annals of Scottish history, few names shine as brightly as Robert the Bruce. A man of unwavering resolve and indomitable spirit, he led Scotland through one of its darkest and most challenging periods. But who was Robert the Bruce, and how did he rise from a noble warrior to the legendary King of Scots? In this video, we explore the life, battles and legacy of the man who became the heart and soul of Scotland's fight for freedom. Born on July 11th, 1274, Robert the Bruce was destined for greatness. His family, the Bruces, were one of the most powerful in Scotland, with a strong claim to the throne. His grandfather, Robert de Bruce, had been one of the claimants during the Great Cause, a contest to determine who would succeed to the Scottish crown after the death of King Alexander III, who left no surviving heirs. The throne ultimately went to John Balliol, but the Bruce family never abandoned their royal aspirations. As a young man, Robert was caught between his loyalty to Scotland and the complex political realities of the time. England, under King Edward I, sought to dominate Scotland, and Robert initially swore allegiance to Edward. However, the Scottish desire for independence was strong, and Robert soon found himself torn between his duty to his country and his ambition. The turning point came in 1306, when Robert made the bold decision to kill his rival, John Comyn, at Greyfriars Church in Dumfries, an act that set him on a collision course with both the English crown and his Scottish enemies. Just weeks later, Robert was crowned King of Scots at Scone, a title that came with great peril. Robert the Bruce's path to securing his throne was fraught with challenges. As King of Scots, he faced relentless opposition from England and a divided Scotland. King Edward I, known as Longshanks, was determined to crush the Scottish rebellion and reclaim control. The early years of Robert's reign were marked by defeat and hardship. Forced into hiding, he lived as a fugitive, with only a handful of loyal followers. But Robert's resolve never wavered. He launched a series of guerrilla campaigns, striking at English forces and reclaiming Scottish strongholds one by one. His perseverance paid off in 1314 at the Battle of Bannockburn, one of the most famous battles in Scottish history. Despite being heavily outnumbered, Robert's forces secured a decisive victory over the English, thanks to his brilliant tactics and the fierce determination of his men. This victory not only solidified Robert's reign, but also marked a turning point in Scotland's struggle for independence. The Battle of Bannockburn became a symbol of Scottish courage and defiance, and Robert the Bruce was hailed as a national hero. After Bannockburn, Robert the Bruce worked tirelessly to stabilise his kingdom and secure international recognition for Scotland's independence. He strengthened alliances and sought to unify the Scottish nobility under his leadership. In 1320, the Declaration of Arbroath was drafted, a powerful letter sent to Pope John XXII, affirming Scotland's independence and Robert's right to rule. The Declaration is a landmark in Scottish history, often regarded as one of the earliest expressions of popular sovereignty, stating that the king's authority was derived from the will of the people, not divine right. As king, Robert demonstrated not only his prowess on the battlefield, but also his skill as a diplomat and leader. He reformed Scotland's legal system, improved the country's defences, and ensured the welfare of his subjects. His reign brought a much-needed period of stability after years of war and turmoil. Robert the Bruce's impact on Scotland did not end with his death. On June 7, 1329, Robert passed away, likely from leprosy, at the age of 54. His death marked the end of an era, but his legacy lived on. Before he died, Robert requested that his heart be taken on a crusade to the Holy Land, a wish that was carried out by his loyal companion, Sir James Douglas. Although the heart never reached its intended destination, it was eventually returned to Scotland and interred at Melrose Abbey. Robert's legacy as the king who won Scotland's freedom has endured for centuries. He is remembered not only for his military victories, but also for his unwavering commitment to the cause of Scottish independence. The tales of his bravery and leadership continue to inspire, and his story is celebrated as a defining chapter in Scotland's history. Robert the Bruce's life was one of struggle, sacrifice, and ultimately triumph. He transformed from a noble with aspirations of power into a legendary figure who shaped the destiny of a nation. His legacy as the liberator of Scotland remains a powerful symbol of resilience and national pride. Today, Robert the Bruce is more than just a king. He is a beacon of hope and perseverance for all who seek freedom and justice. Thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into history, please like, share and subscribe for more.